Hello, welcome to the Assessment Security portion of the MME High School and Grade 8 Test Administration Training. This is Jessica Fenby, Assessment Integrity and Security Specialist for the Office of Educational Assessment and Accountability within the Michigan Department of Education. Let's go over the 2023-24 updates for assessment security. The first update is that the Assessment Integrity Guide, AIG, has been reformatted for easier consumption and use. The document is now broken down into the sections of general information, prevention practices before and during testing, detection practices during and after testing, and investigations and remediation practices during and after testing. Within each new section of the AIG, information is now broken down to specific tasks that are required by the superintendent, district and building assessment coordinators, building principals, and test administrators, proctors, and room supervisors. The second assessment security update for 2023-24 is that the refresher course has returned for the assessment security training modules provided by Michigan Virtual. The planned release for the 2023-24 modules and the refresher course is for January of 2024. Be sure to check the spotlight for more information about the release. Remember, the refresher course is available for those that completed the full course in the 2022-23 school year. Now let's review the OEAA's assessment security policies and procedures. Assessment security is important because it protects the integrity of the assessments and ensures that student results are accurate and meaningful. Following the required guidelines will help ensure that all students have equal opportunities to show their knowledge, skills, and abilities through a standardized process. The OEAA provides a variety of test security and integrity resources for school test administration staff. All of these resources can be found on the Assessment Integrity and Security website. Resources include assessment security documents, including the AIG, the OEAA Security Compliance Form, and the Electronic Device Policy. The next set of resources available are the Assessment Security Planning documents. These documents can be used to help district and building assessment coordinators plan for a secure testing experience. The planning documents available are the Testing Schedule Template, the Material Storage and Chain of Custody Form, the Supports and Accommodations Plans and Procedures Form, the Incident Reporting Plans and Procedures Form, the Testing Staff and Verification of Training Form, and a copy of the Observation Checklist. Information on the required assessment security training for staff members is also provided on the page. The last resource provided is information on how allegations of cheating, staff unethical behavior, and irregularities can be reported. There are 5 key components of secure assessment administration that must be followed. The first component is your testing schedule. Your testing schedule must align with the spring 2024 testing schedule provided by the OEAA. There are specific testing days, testing windows, and times of administration depending on the assessment being administered. It is important that you plan in advance to ensure that you have enough staff and rooms available to meet the requirements for each assessment. The second component is staff training. Staff are required to be trained in both test administration and assessment security as it pertains to their role in testing. It is the district and/or building assessment coordinator's responsibility to provide training to staff members. Required test administration training varies by assessment, and that information can be found in the specific guides and manuals for each assessment. Required assessment security training requirements can be found within the AIG. Material handling and chain of custody is the third component of assessment security. All materials must be inventoried upon receipt. All materials must be kept in a locked, limited access location and distributed daily to test administration staff. It's important to maintain a documented chain of custody of materials when distributing materials to staff. All materials must be collected and inventoried upon receipt from test administration staff following your established protocol. All secure testing materials must be returned to the appropriate vendor within the specified material return window. The fourth component is the test administration itself. Each assessment has specific test administration policies that must be adhered to. Test directions or scripts must be read exactly as written. Test administrators should actively monitor students during testing and never leave students unattended. Students should not have access to an electronic device that is not used for testing or medically necessary. All secure test materials and items must be kept secure and should not be discussed or shared by test administration staff or students. All incidences or testing irregularities must be reported following the policy for each assessment. The last key component of assessment security is incident and irregularity reporting. Specific information on the requirements for incident and irregularity reporting can be found within the various manuals and guides for each assessment. If you have any questions regarding OEAA assessment security policies, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can email the OEAA Help Desk at mde-oeaa@michigan.gov.